Hey, I'm Blane Friest. I'm the Sizzle Guy, and this is the Sell the Sizzle blog. So I went and saw Jeremy the other night speak at the Swap the Biz event. Gotta say, the Swap the Biz folks really do know how to put together a really great networking event. Had a great time. I walked away with 5 business cards, all of which I really look forward to following up on. But Jeremy gave about a 40-minute talk, and the one thing that I really took away from his talk the other night that really hit me was the pattern interrupt. And there's a number of different ways to do a pattern interrupt. But the reason it's so effective is that when you're in a conversation, what will happen is if the conversation is going along in a normal fashion, and especially if you as the salesperson find yourself talking too much, what's going to happen is your client is going to shut down and their brain is going to disengage. So the best way to get them to re-engage with you and what you have to say and essentially selling your story is doing a pattern interrupt. And the one that he really talked about the other night that I really like, that's probably the most difficult for me, is the pause, is to just sit and pause and just be quiet. And what happens is when you do that, you make a statement, you make a powerful statement, maybe even finally give your price and then pause. The person on the other end is going to want you to fill in the pause. But what's going to happen is that when they break that pause, you're going to get some really valuable information from them. And as an old adage in sales that Jeremy has punctuated a few times when I've seen him speak, is the person who breaks the silence is the one who is going to be on the losing end of the deal. Now, I'm not all about creating win-lose situations. In fact, my whole process is about creating win-win. But the thing is that my tendency, in fact, I've even watched myself in a sale come to an agreement and then not be able to shut up and end up negotiating the price down and the benefits even more. So one of the most important things for me to learn is just how to shut up, how to let the client fill in the blanks, and then once I get to an agreement, again, stop. Once you get to yes, then you're done. Stop, conversation over. So the pattern interrupt is extremely effective. The one that I have the most challenge with, which is the one that I've been working on, is just pausing and being silent and allowing the other person to fill in the blank. And then you can go from there. And frankly, I just closed a $5,000 deal that if I hadn't done that, I probably would have talked myself down to a $3,000 deal for the same product. So that's my experience. Thank you, Jeremy. I think you just made me $2,000. So rock and roll. Talk to you next time.